Where's the keys to that?
I took it off.
Why?
It was a big bulky rubber.
Do you use that though?
Just for this.
Yeah, so they probably should get the same. Why did you never send that back?
What was wrong with it?
Nothing, I don't think.
Yeah, why would I send it back then?
Oh.
It was paid off, it's ours.
Yeah, I know. This water's a little cold today.
Pick it up. Drain some fuel.
Keep flicking me with water.
Sorry.
What do you think?
Shit's hot. It's like right on my shin.
Hey, what's up, Mimi? Outdoor John, what's happening? Can you say hi, Mimi, for me, please? I beat you to it. Hey, Mimi. Outdoor John, what's happening, you guys? How was y'all Sunday?
Yeah, that feels better though. There's a little extra heat.
Are you following along?
What happened?
Are you following along?
No. Why?
What's going on, Dirty Rabbit?
A lot of questions, and I-
Two bros in a hot tub. Yeah, actually, my wife is my best bro. 22 years in, I'd take her over anybody. 22 or 23?
Gonna be 22.
Gonna be 22.
But I do appreciate you tuning in. Military vet? Not a military vet. I almost went into the military. My dad spent his entire career in the Army, and my son's in the Navy right now. So definitely a family of service. It's from the children, man, house, everything. Everything is good. It was a good Sunday. Got a lot of housework done. I actually, I had a match yesterday, an IDPA match, but I skipped out. It was too hot. AC went down for 24 hours. It was brutal. All black Blasian, no dry fire in the tub. Always dry fire in the tub, Blasian. Appreciate you tuning in, man. What's your EDC? My EDC is a Shadow Systems MR920. I think I'm gonna switch it though. I'm actually gonna, I'm waiting for the Bull Armory Axe, the new one, come out. I'm waiting for that to come out. When that comes out, I'm gonna get rid of my Shadow Systems and switch to Bull Armory. Just got the new Glock 45 with the aim point. Yeah, I love the Glock 45. So I have a 19X that my wife shoots. I just got rid of my Glock 45 about a month ago. But love it. Can't go wrong with the 45. Is that the passenger princess in the back? Nah, that's actually my range toy there. That's a 308. But definitely not towing that thing around. It's heavy as hell and loud as hell. Blow your eardrums out. 5.56 is my passenger princess. Is that a real gun in the back? Yeah, I hope it is. If not, I'm in big trouble. Not going to do much good if it's fake. Yeah, so it's a 12.5 308 made by CMMG. If you're familiar with CMMG, their Banshee line. Most people would probably hate on a 12.5 308 talking about velocity and that's not the correct barrel length. I'm not shooting wild hogs with it. It's really just a range toy for fun. So 12.5, 16 inches, what I mean, it's literally just for fun. And to be annoying at the range. It's loud as hell and you can see the muzzle brake. Super massive fireballs. Literally spits fire like a dragon. But it's fun. It's super heavy. And now with the Russian ammo issue for the last year, it's just so expensive to shoot. I can't afford to pay 75 cents a round to go plink around. Canics are great guns. I really want a Canic. I've been eyeballing the TTI Combat, but I want to get the Bull Armory next, so that's going to be the next edition. What Canic are you looking to get? There's so many good ones. AR-12, Jesus Christ. Alan Hope, what's up, man? Miles, what's happening, you guys? Hey, we've already reached well over 100 people, man. If you guys can double tap that screen for me, we'll easily get to 100 likes. But again, double tap that screen, get those likes up for me. I really appreciate it. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Me and the wife just hanging out. Our usual bathtub gun night. Might get into some couples trivia a little bit later. Depends on how much interest we have in it. I think it's the After Dark version.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a real gun. It's a CMMG 308. It's the Banshee model, so it's technically a pistol. TP9. So you got a TTI Combat. Damn, man, I'm jealous. SFX. Nice. Yeah, I see a lot of those. Well, I see a lot of Canics, period, at gun matches. Everyone raves about them. What do you think about the open bolt guns? I'm not an open bolt gun type of guy. I don't have many. What's up, Alan O? I don't have any. I've never even shot one. Maybe one day I'll add it to the collection. Yeah, they look very flat. I like the triggers. Again, I haven't ever shot one, but the triggers always seem to be like what everyone raves about the Canics. Hello, my 9 GTS got rained on. The decocker matte black is faded on the left side. Can I get a restored? It's brand new, thanks. Sure. I'm not sure if you're asking me to do it. I don't work on firearms, but I could probably recommend some to you. Appreciate you tuning in, Zerker. Would you convert your AR into a AR-50? No. I mean, those calibers, I don't even want this 308. I mean, this 308 is actually just collecting dust at this point. An AR-50, I mean, those are huge. I mean, those are probably about $1.50 a round. Operation Rubber Ducky, absolutely. I love rubber duckies. Yeah, it's an LPVO. That should be a 1-to-8, and then I have the offset red dot, canted red dot. Bushmaster AR-15 5.56. Yeah, I love Bushmaster. I think one of my first ARs was a Bushmaster. Right now I just have a PSA. It's what I compete with. It's also my truck gun. Love PSA. Great customer service. I have no issues with any of the firearms I've gotten from PSA. Zerker, I don't know if it's possible to restore. I would think so. We have so many different gun manufacturers, third parties, gunsmith. I'm sure you can either find the parts or someone to actually restore it. Not my areas of expertise though. What's up, Mohammed? If my wife is still there, will you tell her to pick up another sixer? Can you pick up another sixer?
No.
Huh?
What do you mean pick up another?
She says absolutely not. I'm assuming he means a 6-pack. What do you? She said, yeah. What do you drink? You're a Busch guy, aren't you? Budweiser. You're a Budweiser guy. Natty. I was gonna say Natty. That's old school. What brace is that? SB3, maybe. Whatever the standard brace that comes with ARPs these days. Pretty sure it's a SB3. Nah, I left Bush alone in the 80s. I'm hip getting me them IPA. Yeah, IPAs are great, even though I don't drink anymore. Used to love my IPAs. It's time for a staccato, my guy. Man, Blasian, I ain't got all black Blasian money, man. I can't afford a staccato. I love yours, though. I watch it plenty. I love your videos. Hey, for all of the 100 people in here, go check out my boy's page, All Black Blasian. Really good content, dope-ass shooter. Puts out some good, genuine content as well. Not none of the stuff where it's like copycat, monkey see, monkey do. Good, authentic videos, shorts, and range days. So check them out, All Black Blasian. You lost?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. Guys with man buns are the worst. What man bun? He doesn't like my man bun.
It's okay, I love it.
My wife said she loves it and that it's okay and it can stay on me. Thanks for tuning in to YM. Is that just a 5.56 with a big break? Nah, it's a 308, man. Big boy round. Thump a thump. You can see by the size of the magazine. And the good old Russian steel sitting in it. How do you feel about the rare breed situation and the results with them taking many other companies to court? You know what? I'm indifferent. I see both sides. The last thing I want is criminals running around with those things. But then also, I'm kind of built around our rights to own. I don't own one. I had one. I got rid of it. One, it was just useless for what I do for competing and shooting. It was definitely running a hole in my bank account because you just typically just mag dump. But I guess I'm indifferent. It doesn't matter to me one way or the other. So many different companies coming out with them too. I don't know who actually originated. I'm sure they're suing all the other companies. Is that an M4? It's an AR-10. So it's an AR-10 CMMG 308. Has it ever fallen in the tub? No, not that one.
You had one fall in before?
Maybe.
Is that you telling me yes? You lied to me?
See, you guys can't open up Pandora's box with some of these questions, asking me like, how much does it cost and things like that. You know, this one here costs a little more than the others. I like your room. I appreciate it. This is our little Zen relaxation go-to spot.
Sure.
This is our happy place. My wife plays her games, and then I hang out with you guys.
Oh, wow.
Can you show us what your brain looks like? Well, considering that I'm Korean, it's a very strong, unique brain. Very smart, good at mathematics. Barrel length, worth having a scope versus a red dot. So it's a 12.5. I probably don't need the LPVO on it. I just put it on there because I do some shooting beyond what the red dot can handle. It's a 1-to-8. I typically keep it somewhere in the middle. I actually just added that recently. I always went with just a hollow sun dot on it. What caliber is it? It's 308, so it's an AR-10. Bro, are you in a bubble bath? Yes, grown men my age, 45, enjoy bubble baths with his wife. And if you enjoy a bubble bath with your wife or girlfriend or maybe side chick, double click, double tap. Yeah, people have side chicks.
Babe.
Double tap the screen if you enjoy bubble baths with your wife, girlfriend, or side chick.
Not side chick.
Appreciate it, Byron.
Pretty sure nobody's calling you.
Bubbles are awesome. Bubbles are for grown men. Doctor disappoints that I take baths with all three. Damn, must be nice. Not really, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying for him. You know what I meant. Side chick bubble bath is a vibe. I'm sure it is.
Too bad you know nothing.
I know nothing about that though. My man definitely been around some brothers in his life. And sisters, I guess. Aren't you worried about the gun rusting from this environment? Considering what I paid for, I highly doubt that it's gonna rust. Someone else said that in my last video. I had my AK-47 out here last time. They're like worried if it's gonna rust. If I don't buy cheap guns that are gonna rust because it gets a little wet or, you know, condensation on it. What do you recommend for maximum bubble making? Maximum bubble making,
Dr. Teals.
Dr. Teals. But I got this cheap stuff here that actually works wonders.
The only reason that works
Soft-
is because the tub isn't included.
Soft soap. I think I paid like, I don't know, maybe less than $4 for this. And this shit is worth, like, we literally put a pea-size drop. Pea-size drop, and thing is, I missed that. Blink twice if you're unsafe, or I think blink twice if you are safe. I don't know what it was. But anyways, yeah, that bubble bath is great. In the Marines, watching from Iraq. Hey man, Kirst, I appreciate your service. Much love to you. Be safe. Get home safe. Lorraine Zimmerman. What's up, Lorraine? Nice bun, sissy. 0 cipher. Appreciate you tuning in, man. I love the fact that I'm 45 and I can still grow hair. So if you are my age and you lost all your hair, I don't think you have much room to speak. But thanks for tuning in. And my wife loves my man bun. No way you're hot, a man bun, and in your bubble. No way you're hot, a man bun. All right, I appreciate that. I think that was a good positive comment. Who gave Josh Gordon-Levitt? I don't know who Joseph Gordon-Levitt they are. Well, Jake's Onward Travel, clearly you cannot tell that it's an AR-10. Just so you know, it's an AR-10, not a 15. Bad Boys for Life, yes. Great movie. My wife...
Did they use that in that movie or something?
No.
How do you know?
Also, I love this. Appreciate you, Jakes. Add me, my guns are better. I'm sure they are. Nice airsoft. Yeah, it's pretty realistic for airsoft. What's up to Brazil? I see you, Brazil. Free Puffy. Hey, listen, if you guys like bubble baths, I need y'all to double tap that screen. Come on. We were well over 100 likes last week. So I really don't want to sit in this hot ass tub. My wife says we can't get out until we get to 100 likes. So I'm burning up already. And we got a long way to go. Double tap, double tap, double tap.
Likes or not, I will be getting out of this tub when I'm ready.
My wife says she's getting out whenever she's ready. I don't think you guys want to be stuck with me and not her. Let's see, 40 quid, are you mad? It's only a bottle of water, it's not a hot bubble. I don't grab, this is suicide. I don't know why. I love bubble baths, no gay shit. Yeah, bubble baths are great, especially if you have the right soap. It's good for the skin. It's relaxing too. Man bun, so 80s. I mean, am I technically an 80s baby?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, we're 80s baby, so I guess we checked the box off on that. You look like an old man. I mean, I'm 45. Yeah, I'm old.
Who said that? You don't look like
I
an
mean,
old man at all.
I'm a buff, kind of semi-buff old man. I like the sauna. Appreciate it. Yeah, we like it too.
I like the sauna better.
Hey man, you seem physically fit. Any tips for losing weight? Yes, you got to diet. When I say diet, you got to be able to like cut out some of the BS. So fast food, soda, cakes and cookies at night. We usually have a cheat night, one or two. But diet is obviously number one. You got to be able to eat the right things and discipline yourself.
You gotta be disciplined.
Lots of fruit. Discipline and consistency. My wife is a personal trainer. So take more advice from my wife. She's a personal trainer. So diet, consistency, and then you got to do some type of workout. You don't have to do anything like crazy strenuous, but like I just walk on an incline, 8 to 10% incline at like 3-4 miles per hour. Do that 15 minutes every day, and then I lift weights. But you got to build in some type of lifting with cardio, and that's it. I think people overcomplicate it. Woodpecker gun, yeah, it'll definitely not. It'll blow a woodpecker to pieces. Considering, nah, it's not a 223. It's 308. The big boy caliber. Grab the cam for Lamar. Grab the cam for Lamar.
You could have done better than that.
My wife said that was terrible. I'll do that again. Yes, it's a 308. Grab the lens. Grab the lens.
Okay, flick the water all over me.
All right, my wife said I flicked it with water. What? All right, how was that?
No, you have to do it with more like.
My wife says I'm terrible at it. Is that really? I'm assuming is that really a 308 or is it a real gun? Yes, it's a real gun and it is a 308. This is the best kind of lame. Appreciate it. My wife and I are actually pretty lame, honestly. Yes, it's an AR-10. We're actually very lame. We're like homebodies. We go to the movies. We still go on date night. We typically don't go anywhere without each other. You in fear for your life? I'm always in fear for my life. What's the gun for? Because I'm always in fear for my life. What do you think about a 30-06? I think it's ridiculously huge and powerful, and if I was shooting wild boar, I'd like to use that. Appreciate it. Nice gun. Steven Seagal, Under Siege. Lameness. Thank you. Oh man, the haters are like,
The trolls are trolling.
man, the trolls are trolling tonight. Oh my god. Nice
We
setup.
love
Thanks,
it.
man.
That's the best
Good man
kind.
bun. Gun in the jacuzzi. So gay. Man, the troll. I don't think I'm gonna do Sunday nights anymore. Nah. Actually,
We're gonna do it every time we go into Let the Trolls Troll.
you need Jesus Christ. Actually, I went to service today. We go every Sunday. We're actually very deeply rooted in our faith. So, God bless.
Blessed over here.
Yeah, we mad blessed. Need more guns. We always can use more guns. Trade your guns for what? Knives? Who does a gun in jacuzzi? Uncommon Korean. That's why the page is Uncommon Korean, because I do uncommon things, especially that Asians don't do. Can I have your gun? America. No, you can't have my gun. You can go buy one though. CMMG. Are you North or South? North Korean. I escaped 20 years ago, ran across the border. So technically I'm American now.
Stop saying
Glock 19 or AK-47. 100% Glock 19. I have an AK, but if I had to choose, I'd go with my Glock 19. Versatility. And obviously I can be a lot more discreet and under the radar with it if things were to go south. One Korea, one problem. Okay. I don't. Man, this is going way too fast. Glock or Beretta? Glock all day. I'm a Glock fan. IEDC Shadow Systems, which is basically it's a Glock 19. But you speak, bro. Looking in for you. This is going way too fast. I see some Chinese flags, maybe. I think those are China flags. I like Chinese people. I think we're cousins. What is your first survival move? My first survival move is to grab my family. That's number one, and they know what my plan is. Top or bottom? I prefer to be on top of my wife. Favorite shotgun? Don't own a shotgun. Want a Beretta shotgun? I've been looking at him. What the fuck, Cena? What the fuck is John Cena doing? Nah, no bath for the guns, man. 1911. Damn. You guys are moving fast.
Somebody said favorite meals, hot dogs, what?
I don't know. Favorite meals are carby, Asian food. Panda Express, maybe. Jake Paul want to fight you. Oh, fuck Jake Paul up.
Thanks.
I would fuck Jake Paul up. Look at the short that I posted maybe like a couple of weeks ago.
What was it?
When I punched the punching bag challenge. I think I punched like an 888. All I would need is like 3 months worth of training. Are you a lefty? No, I'm a righty. Although I write with my left. Dude is in the bath with a top knot and a gun. You got great observations, Rocco PM. Good observations. Is that gun real or a BB? It's definitely real. It's a 308. Hey, if you guys can, man, I would really appreciate it if everyone in here would just double tap that screen.
What's a baffle? Somebody said
A baffle?
A baffle. B-A-P-P-L-E.
I don't know what a baffle is.
So all you need is a baffle. Are we old?
Yeah, are
People
we?
are offering you money to stand up.
It's 300 stand up. I'm pretty sure that you would want my wife to stand up, which she's not going to do. Plus, I would get a strike, or YouTube would like ban me if I stood up. PSA or not? Yeah, PSA. My competition rifle is a PSA. It's also my truck gun, so it's what I keep in my car, and it's also what I compete with. Love PSA. Never had a problem. 100% Glocks. Don't dislike SIGs, just don't. I prefer Glocks. PSA over Bear Creek, 100%. Your mom in tin with you? Your mom in, I don't understand what that means. No, my wife is of 22 years. Fetish content. I don't know. If you like bubbles and guns, it might be fetish content. I report you. Okay, I'll report you too, Nacho. What's your truck? We drive Kias. 40. I like a 40 cal. Yeah, I used to have one as my bedside. If that's what you're asking, 40 caliber. One of my first guns was a first gun. What should it be? I would always go with Glock 19. Keep it simple, keep it affordable, and then from there, branch out, figure out what you want. Are you Asian? Yes, I'm Korean. 9mm or 40. Always going to go with 9mm over 40. Cheap, affordable. I can practice with it. Like 5.7, don't own one. Wish I had one. Love 43X. Actually, I carry a 43X when I'm in my gym shorts. Good gun for beginners. Always a Glock. Gen 5 or Glock 19X. I don't know, man. I love my 19X. You look mostly white. Well, I'm half white. I classify as Asian, but yes, I'm half white. My dad was Caucasian. My mom's Korean. Are you oiling up after the bath? Always, man. Samurai Jack. Samurai Jack always oils up. What about the ARP? The ARP back there is AR-10. So it's a 308, 12.5, short boy. Will you learn what fits your hands when you get a gun? Yes, not only what size gun or frame will fit your hand, it's more so about the angle. So the angle of a Glock is going to be way different than a 1911. So you're going to want to figure out like what's more natural to you, and you're going to find out what do you think about 20. I own a 2011, so check out my page. I actually compete with a Bull Armory TAC Pro ported. Check it out. Appreciate it. Glad you love my top knot. Love Taurus. Wife or guns, 100% wife. Happy wife, happy life. So she allows me to buy my guns. What are you showing? A gun in life you can get banned? No, you can only get banned if you touch it, transport it, or shoot it. I hate 1911s. Ah man, if you shoot the right one, you'll love it. But to each his own. I used to not like them either. I'm in my bed watching you with lotion pouring down my body and dripping off my hand.
Why did you even read that?
I got started going. I couldn't stop for some reason. Kind of weird, actually. Jesus loves you. Listen, he loves you too. He loves everyone. Come as you are. Oh man, 300 people in here and climbing. I just need all 300 of you to double tap that screen. Come on, just
Somebody said, what is, as a starter, what is a good home defense gun?
Good home defense gun. I think a good home defense gun should be your EDC. That's just my personal opinion. Now, my home defense gun is a CZ Shadow 2. But again, I shoot quite often. I'm very familiar with all my competition, my bedside, my EDC. But I think if you're going to start off, I think you should start off with just getting familiar with carrying your EDC, shooting your EDC, keeping it by your side at all times. Korean Batista, appreciate it, man. All right.
Somebody said a 940 for home defense.
940 for home defense?
Yeah.
I think that's a shotgun. Yeah, I mean, a shotgun would definitely do the job. The only problem with a shotgun is like I wouldn't use any of my ARs. I wouldn't use that AR-10 for home defense. Trying to navigate, I got upstairs, downstairs, I got kids. I would have to like navigate hallways. I'm not trying to do that with a shotgun or an AR. My pistol would do just fine.
Honey, your man gun is famous.
The man bun is famous is what my wife says. Well, clearly it's not worth 100 likes because we haven't gotten there yet. Come on, double tap, you guys, double tap. We're at 94. My wife says I could maybe take a nap in here once we get past 100. Korean Seagal. Thoughts about 10-round magazine? My Glock 43X is a 10 round. I feel perfectly fine with it. Now, ideally, I like 15 plus one in the pipe, but when I'm in my gym shorts, it's easy, it's convenient. I'm going somewhere really quick. I'm in my flip-flops. I'm rolling with 10 rounds. I think more than enough to get the job done. My uncle is a huge fan of your channel. Damn, I missed it. What did he say? My uncle's a huge fan of your channel. What? I want to shout him out.
Hey, sir, my uncle's a huge fan of your channel. He is currently watching with me as he dogs my ass. Power Plugs said that. What's your uncle's name, Power Plugs?
Power Plugs. What's your uncle's name, man, so I can shout him out? Appreciate you guys. Appreciate the love. I try to keep the content somewhat original and unique. If you tune into the channel, and if you guys haven't already, you got to hit the subscribe button too. Hit the subscribe button. I try to get my content original. I try not to do a lot of copycat stuff. I don't claim to be an expert shooter. I am a master class shooter in IDPA and carry optics. But again, I got so much more to learn and do. But put a lot of video content and shorts on shooting. I'm going to start getting into the long format too. But lives have really been where I'm trying to just maximize my page and my content. What type of rifle is that? It's a CMMG AR-10. So it's a 12.5 barrel length 308. Rubbing beef towel. I missed that. Oh, don't even. Okay. Definitely. Yeah, bro. The gay gun channel idea is really.
His name is. No,
my uncle.
Don't even say it.
Oh, I missed it anyways.
We tried to be, decent folk, and he tried to.
Would you rather watch a Negro? Oh my God. You got the hate baiters that never work. Shout out to the ICE agents. Man bun gun. My uncle's name is.
That don't even say it. That's what I said.
be
Best
from.
zero distance for AR-15.
I think for me, personal opinion, always going to be 100 yards. 25 for pistol. YouTube letting schizos do live videos today. Schizos. That's a first.
Yeah.
That's actually a first. That's a good one. Not quite. I'm maybe 90% there to full blown schizo. What's your favorite ice cream? Cookie dough or dildo?
Some of these people.
I don't know. Are you asking me? I might have a different. I might have a different answer than my wife. I like cookie dough.
Yes, his wife is African American.
Who asked that?
Somebody asked.
Yes, my wife is beautiful, black and gorgeous. 22 years, rocking and rolling, 3 kids, loving and living life, God-fearing, don't want for nothing. Have you?
How'd you know it?
How'd I know what?
Someone said he knew it, that I was African.
Oh, how'd he know my wife? My wife was black. Black don't cry. Nah, you should see her too, Tara. At 40, about to be 46. Girl looks like I just met her. Man, I'm looking at her right now like,
Oh my God. Boy, stop.
I can't stop looking at her.
Stop it.
I want to see her. Go to the page. We were actually, we were at the water park a couple days ago. I went live. She's on there rubbing my head.
What is the, I don't even know if I should ask this. What is, it may be just a joke, what is the silver bullet technique?
Silver bullet technique?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that what kills like werewolves and shit? You bagged a beautiful woman. I can't tell. She's really cares. That's what us men want in life. Ah, man, she's changed my life. I was
AR-15, no stock?
Nah, because it's an ARP, so I gotta have that stupid brace on it. It gets his job done. Your husband is fine. Yes, girl. Ain't nothing wrong with mixing cultures and loving who you love interracially. Amen to that.
I agree.
We going hard until the wheels fall off.
Are you the dude from Guardians
20,
of the Galaxy?
22 years. No, I wish I was. I'd have Guardian of the Galaxy money. Hey, if you guys just tuning in, check out the page, hit the subscribe button. We're like right on our way to 200 likes. So if you haven't, double tap.
Is that an 8 times scope?
Yeah, it's LPVO. So yes, I guess 1 to 8, 1 to 8's LPVO. You guys, that right there, double tap. That hair bun looked way on my 4th grade teacher. I missed that. I'm sure she was super hot with the bun as well. Immaculate jaw. It's the Asian in me. I think it's what caught my wife's attention too in the club. Yes, we did meet in the club. Don't judge. We made eye contact. This was actually back when I was playing in the NFL, and we caught eye contact. And I told my boys that I was there with, that I was going to marry her that night. And look what, 22 years. 22 years. Now you know where and when she know. Now you know she is when she not with you. Okay. Worst place? For some. What position were you in the NFL? That's sick. I played linebacker. I was a linebacker when I played. Yes, if you look at my page in my bio, Christian, father, husband, former athlete, competition shooter. Yes, the world has made some real nuts. This is what the man-made material world has to offer. Sheesh, God willing. I want to call him. Whatever that meant. God bless you.
Power plugs.
That's sick as fuck, bro. God bless you. Appreciate you, man. I appreciate you tuning in. God bless you as well.
What's 9?
UMP 9. I think is that the HK? Kind of like the MP5. I think I know what it is. I would go with the UMP 9 if it's what I think it is.
What's Soylent?
What's what?
Soylent. Soylent.
Thoughts on, I think maybe you're referring to solvent. If you're referring to that, I would just say get a normal silencer. I love CZ. I don't have a P10, but I have a Shadow 2. What's better, a 9mm or a 36 cal? I don't know what a 36 cal Navy is, sorry. But I take a 9mm all day. Oh, Soylent will make you buff for sure. I don't know what that is. I just eat
Maybe
good.
that's a form of.
Oh, sexy gun. Appreciate it. Makes me gassy. So I used to shave every day. When my wife met me, I was bald. I shaved, but then I figured out like, oh, I can still grow hair. I might as well grow it while I can. Have you ever?
Replacement powder, yeah, that's what I
Meal, yeah. If you ever used a high point, never used a high point. Wouldn't recommend one, but if it's all that's within your budget, as long as it goes bang when you pull the trigger, then to each his own. You're saying you're on roids, bro. Yeah. I wish I'd be a hell of a lot bigger than this. Have you heard of Thorn? Have not. I think I've heard of Thorn.
Mechanic TTI Combat, super slick pistol, amazing trigger.
Yes, love Mechanics. Wish I had one. Should check out Mechanics. Yeah, I've been looking at those TTI Combats. Living in Europe sucks now. Yeah, but I guess depending on where you live in Europe, you probably don't need them. I mean, if it's a safe area. I don't know where in the world's safe nowadays, but I'm pretty sure it's safer than some of our cities. Yeah, so it is a 308 a mod. It's a 308 12.5. Oh man. Mark's going on.
You're leaning over like that.
Have not heard of UMP 67. Thoughts on gooning? I don't know what gooning is. I'm too old to goon.
What did you just say?
Too old to goon. Thoughts on gooning? When you're 45, gooning's out the door. All you're trying to do is work, sleep, and do yard work. Why AR-10 instead of M1 SOCOM or Scout? I don't know. I always liked the CMMG. Liked how they looked. Heard great things. Brian Gillis played ball back in. I missed it. What position, Brian? Nice airsoft, Chief. Appreciate it. Barcelona. Someone said, bro, what the fuck are you guys talking about Soylent? What is Soylent again?
Soylent is, from what I see, it is a meal replacement, but also,
Soylent on your guns. Everyone's talking about Soylent.
I don't know. It's from what I show, it's. a
DE and
replacement.
linebacker. Oh, so you must have been a beast. You had to have been fucking huge too.
It's a protein.
It's a protein?
Yes. From what I see, I don't know what else there's up.
Oh, man.
Go off with
I gotta get some Soylent, I guess. Ooh, the heat's starting to pick up. Only about 6'3", 250. That's still huge. Yeah, I'm gonna go get me some Soylent. After I put more bubbles in. Shit. gorilla protein feed, and of course electrolytes to gain mass. Man, that seems like a lot. Or you could just eat normal food, I suppose. AR-15, I have a 47, but I prefer AR-15. Lighter, easier access to ammo, cheaper. High-hanging fruit. So you might have been on a few nights ago. I do have an AK AR, which is an AK lower that I had on the page. AK lower, AR upper. I mean, yeah, that's like saying a Honda's better than a Toyota. It's an opinion, it's preference. I do love my AK-47 though. My wife and I would probably rather go to Spain over France. Spain or France, babe?
I would rather go to Spain.
Yeah, we'd rather go to Spain. Oh, you're new today. Well, welcome in, man. Appreciate it. Hey, if anybody's just coming in, if you don't mind, check out the page. Hopefully you like it. Try to come out with content each week. Usually go live each week. Subscribe to the channel if you like it. If not, no hard feelings, but please, if you can, double tap that screen. Double tap the screen. If you're just coming in, what's up, Afghanistan? Yeah, I'm in a bubble bath, man, with my wife. I'm not just sitting here with my gun, twiddling my thumbs. She's right here. This is our date night. It's what happens when you're 45. This is the shit that you come up with. .9mm overrated. Perhaps, but it's affordable and it'll get the job done. Can we see wifey? Maybe you can see her toe. Maybe she'll poke her toe out the suds. Just so you know. There you go. There goes the toe. I don't think she wants me spinning the camera around right now. Focus on her, not the YouTube, man. Oh, my wife gets all the attention. I mean, I don't think she would have stayed with me for 22 years if I was neglecting her.
I would not.
Is that muzzle break off? Age 5, like the old school mounts. Nah, I don't know exactly what it is, but it came with it from CMMG. Dub wifey, dub date night, bubble bath with the wifey's legit. Appreciate it, man. You know, we try to keep things fun. I don't know how many of you guys are out there married or together, but 22 years in, we still do date night. We still hang out. We're still best friends. I know you probably hear that all the time, and it gets a little cliche. And we're legit best friends. Do everything together. Can't wait to go to Mexico next week. Vacation just.
We're not going next week.
I said next month.
You said next week.
Next month, August, going to hopefully Tulum. That's what we're aiming for. I'm from North Korea. Escaped 20 years ago. Is that a canted? Yeah, so it's a canted red dot, and then the optic is LPVO 1:8. Yes, my gun does have a wife. She's actually in the safe. She's a AK-47. Newly discovered North Korean escapee. No, you're not North Korean. His gun has many wives. He's a playboy, I guess. Wifey is a hottie. Are you from North Korea? Yes, I am from North Korea. My wife is definitely not Mexican. She's African American. You got 10 seconds to leave the house. Which gun you're going to grab? Why? I am going to grab my 19X, my Glock.
Why? Why are you grabbing it?
Reliability, functionality, ammo's 9mm, obviously. I can easily acquire more ammo, because who's going to run around with a case of ammo? You're going to have to like pick the ammo up. off someone or something or from somewhere. So gonna go 9mm, gonna go Glock for reliability. Cold, heat, water, mud, my Glock's gonna run. Me and my boys breaking into your house. What caliber are you choosing? I am choosing South African Borbal 175. That's my fucking dog that's gonna eat you alive. So I'm pretty decently sized. I'm 225. My Borbal's 175. And he'll bite your fucking face off. And then I'm gonna shoot your boys with my airsoft. Do you have any content on 40? Yes, check out the page. I do have some content on 43X. Shot it just different clothing because I'm usually going to be wearing different clothing. So dress up, casual, sporty, I guess, shorts. So there is content, yes. What is the best handgun in your opinion? I mean, I'm probably going to take a lot of heat for this, but a Glock just for the reliability. I'm a civilian, not military, not LE. My dad spent 22 years in the Army. My son's in the Navy. So it's a family history of service, but I am not military, no. I'll make sure to bring bacon strips. Yeah, he don't like no fucking bacon. He don't do pork. Revolvers. I like revolvers, super effective. Just don't like 6 rounds. Much prefer semi-auto. Would like to have one in the collection though. Simplicity. If you're referring to the Glock statement, yes, very simplistic. How old are you? I'm 45. My wife is 46 next month. So we're getting up there in age, but still having fun, still young. We're still like young at heart.
Still very youthful.
Very youthful, the way my wife put it. We're still very youthful.
So much so that you tried to get me to have another baby.
Yeah, I did want her to have another baby at 46. I don't know if I was really serious about that last month. But bro has a vegan dog.
What?
He said bro has a vegan dog.
That's not even.
Now that is not true. For the first year,
It's raw meat.
For the first year, I fed him nothing but fucking raw chicken and beef and like the good shit. But that was getting crazy expensive. So don't get it twisted. He likes meat. He will tear that shit up. But if you're trying to feed at that age, he was 100 pounds. If you're feeding chicken quarters, he was eating better than we were eating. And I just couldn't afford it. Yeah, I'm not, the triggers are garbage. I have a 2011 as well, and the trigger is like, I mean, it really makes the Glock look like shit. It's probably slightly under 3 pound trigger. So yeah, when I compare that to my Glock, yeah, it's disgusting. All right, so not Tongan or Polynesian, but I do get a lot of that. So I'm Korean. My mom's Korean, my dad was Caucasian. So honestly, North Korean, South Korean, they're all the same. It's the government that fucked everything up. But I'm half Korean. Yeah, so homemade dog food is definitely better, way better. A lot more nutrition. It's probably better for their fur and their coat and allergies and things like that. But he's too big. We couldn't afford to do the natural diet.
We have like kids that eat crazy.
Yeah, we also have kids that are athletes that eat us out of the home. Yeah, German guns are nice. I mean, there's a lot of under the radar guns that just don't get like the notoriety as some of the guns like SIG or Glock. Like mine's made in Israel, Bull Armory. You didn't really hear a lot about Bull Armory until probably in the last year. But they're some of the best made guns on the market, if not the best. Glock is the Honda of pistols, 100%. Not going to answer why you're in a bubble bath and talking about guns with a star projector. Come on, half Korean. Why are you making a video about dogs, guns, and being with bathroom. Because I can, Kirk. Because I can. It's a good thing about America. Because I can. If you can, Kirk, please double tap that screen too, man. Give me a heart or something. The Spanish police use different ones. Oh, appreciate it. Appreciate the nod, Kirk. Thanks, Jay. It's a CMMG AR-10. You need to be saved. I am saved. We went to church earlier. Go to church every week. Very God-fearing. God loves us. Someone said Kurt needs a bubble bath in his life. I miss smacking faces, bro. Do you ever miss football? Of course I miss football, man. But I get to watch it now. My son plays ball. Not going to say where, but he plays in the SEC. He's also a linebacker. He's the real deal. So although I miss smacking faces and hitting people, I get to enjoy him doing it. Is that an M4A1? No, it's a AR-10, so it's a 308. Wash the gun in the tub. That's later. I'm not going to wash the gun when I'm in the tub. I mean, I would, you know, if that got me to like 1,000 likes. Actually, if I got to 500 likes, my wife would probably get out the tub, and I can't, because if I touch it,
You're gonna be.
I'll be banned. Maybe I'll make a video of that. I'll make a video and I'll post it.
I was just gonna say, is that rule just if you're live?
Yeah, just if you're live. Yeah, so you gave me a great idea. I'll take a bath. I'll give my gun a bath. What you doing over there? What you doing over there? Hey, listen, it's getting that time. My wife is getting a little. We get in the tub. She gets a little feisty.
Stop.
She gets a little feisty.
Don't do that. Stop.
You don't do that. What you doing? What's your opinion about the PM? I don't know what the PM is. What's the gun? The gun's a CMMG AR-10. Hey, we lived our best life, man. Went to church earlier. Got the yard work done. Got on a motorcycle. I got a gun match, a 2-gun match next week. Holiday weekend. Living the best life. Cute man bun. Thank you. Appreciate it. Next month. Did I freeze?
What?
Did I freeze?
Let me see. I'll check.
Maybe I have to go on, probably have to
Yes.
go on the Wi-Fi.
You froze.
Did the Wi-Fi kick in?
Turn your Wi-Fi on.
No, I'm turning the Wi-Fi on.
Why? I turned mine on.
How do you unfreeze it? That sucks.
Tap the thing and see what happens.
That's annoying. Ah, fuck.
Somebody said they played with that music. Do you have to go out and go back in?
You can if I go out. You gotta be fucking shitting me.
Why did that happen? Did they do something?
No,
Because my internet's working just fine.
fucking, you gotta be shitting me now like everyone's leaving. Why should I? All right, there it goes. All right, sorry about that. Oh, program, appreciate it, man. I actually just did that by chance, turned the camera off and turned it back on. Appreciate the reset. Yeah, I don't know what the hell just happened. Appreciate you guys sticking with me though. Eddie, peace out. Thanks for tuning in. All right. Utah. Hey, there's lots of good shooting now in Utah. All the good videos tend to be in Utah. You want to put a little more water and shouldn't you be trying to stop Bruce Lee from trying to get to your boss? I already did that. Right, turn it up. Is that cold coming up?
It's gonna be hot.
Yeah, Brian, so I did see that before I froze. Yeah, dude, that win was a monster, man. I used to love watching that dude. You know, and you don't see a lot of Asian linebackers either. I mean, back when I played, it was like...
Was he in the league?
Yeah, I think he played a long time. Maybe for... Did he play for the Cowboys, maybe? That win. Maybe Cowboys, I'm not sure. But he was an Asian dude. He might have actually been... He might have been Korean. Can I get a shout out to my little bro? His name is Mike Oxen. He loves your channel, big fan. Mike Oxen? Oxlong? Is that like...
No. Think about what you just said.
Mike Oxlong?
Yeah. Your cock's long. It is. Tell him it is.
Oh, well, my wife says it is. I would like to think so after 22 years.
How about you'd like to think so? That's how one of the reasons I'm here still.
You heard her. Is that a Squid Game guy? I'm going to try out for the Squid Games. I think I can make that show. Lee Shmoo, appreciate it, man. God bless you too. Service was great today. God is good all the time.
You know that person?
No.
Why you saying service was great?
Bro said, what the fuck type shit is this? It's date night with me and my wife, man. Date night. Hanging out. Sunday night. Long day of work. No, yard work. Not work, but yard work. Did lawn work. Went to my mother-in-law's house, put together a freaking TV stand from Temu with like 10,000 parts and screws. Went on a ride on my motorcycle, and wifey and I said, let's hop in the hot tub. You made the state team. Awesome. Congratulations. Were you ever in the military? Nah, never in the military. I wish I was. My dad spent 20 plus years in the Army, and my son's actually in the Navy. He's in the Philippines right now, just left Australia. So much love to all the servicemen and women. Good morning to you too, Sam. I don't own a katana. I should buy one though. Is that an LPVO? Yeah, I was actually looking at katanas the other day. But yes, it's a 1-day LPVO. Light EDC 9mm that's comfortable to carry. Always going to be a Glock 19. Always the gun I recommend. First timers, easy to carry, comfortable, affordable. That is a CMMG 308. So it's an AR-10. It's a 12.5 barrel. Service was in fact awesome today. The Holy Spirit is hard at work. Also, God bless and be with the troops. Amen. Yes, I love that comment. One of the best comments I've seen so far. Dude, don't join the military unless you're poor. Hey, you guys, appreciate you tuning in. If you haven't already, double tap that screen. Wifey and I are making our way to 200 likes tonight. Also, check out the page if you haven't already. More content coming. You'll see lots of shorts, mostly from my shooting competitions. Long formats coming. You'll see lots of lives. So the lives are going to be just random lives. Might be date night with the wife in the tub. The other night I cooked Korean barbecue. But yeah, appreciate it, man. Double tap that screen. There's like 125 people in here. All you gotta do is tap it twice. Tap it twice if you like bubbles or guns. I don't think you're gonna like those green lasers. Yeah, well, the good thing is the green lasers are that way, and I'm looking this way, so I don't actually think they're hitting my eyeballs.
What is a Browning Citori CX?
A Browning Citori, I don't know what that is.
Is that I'm assuming that's a gun?
I'm assuming it's a gun. Browning is a company. Open source, no. May you give me a, yeah, no, not, I don't think my wife and kids want me to go to jail, Sam. But I can recommend a few places that you can go purchase one. 6.5 Creedmoor or 308, that's a hard choice. I personally am more familiar with 308, and that's a 308, and I have lots of 308 ammunition. I would personally go with 308. Offset red dot. Yes, it's an offset red dot. Honestly, I think I'm going to take the LPVO off. It's useless, at least for what I do. How's your body feeling, bro? Football took its toll on me. 47. Surprisingly, it doesn't feel bad. I mean, a lot of the guys I played with, I mean, they're pretty broken, man. And I hope you feel better. Or you're doing things to help with some of the pain. I'm sure it's a lot of joints and stuff like that, but I feel pretty good. I'd say my memory is worse than my joints and my muscles and my body. Definitely my memory seems to be. It could be also mental, right? With everything going on with, what's it called? CTE. It could just be mental and in my head, but I do feel like my memory just gets worse and worse every year. Would you own grenades if they were legal to own? Hell yeah, I would own grenades if they were legal. It's a trap. Oh, it's a trap shotgun. Gotcha. Your rifle is starting to fall. I would be fucked. Because I'd probably get a strike. Because I would definitely catch it. Is that an M14? Nah, it's a AR-10, chambered in 308, made by CMMG. No, I'm a Hollow Sub fan, so I don't own any of the Trijicon models. I only mess with Hollow Sub. Is that the Grinch's hand displayed on the wall? Yeah, so North Koreans and the Grinch.
You're talking about my.
I know. I think they want you to put it back. Never really asked, are guns waterproof? Yeah, they are to some degree waterproof. At least, I'm sure some of them aren't, but the ones that I buy, quality-wise, I'm sure they can withstand water. Now, I wouldn't just keep them in water either, but I've shot in the rain, never had a problem. Appreciate it. 3X, 4X Trijicon ACOG on that rig. Yeah, I mean, if I could afford one, yeah. But on that's just a one-day LPVO. What's the best zombie killing weapon? Shit, I don't know. I mean, so I'm a zombie freak.
Yeah,
So
it's like crazy.
I would probably say a sword or some type of machete or axe or cutting device, because if there's a zombie apocalypse and you blast off a couple of rounds, all that's going to do is draw attention, either more zombies or more people trying to steal what you got. So again, I would prefer something quieter, unless if I have a firearm with a silencer or something like that. But also that's going to wear you down. I don't know how many of you guys are physically fit, but you ever try to run with a ruck or some ammo and some firearms, not to mention your water and food, it's a lot of shit to be carrying around. The offset, so yes, if you're referring to the 0 on the red dot, yes, it does. You do have to compensate for the 45-degree angle. And that's where practice comes into play. Yes, a 30 round mag for 308 would be extremely heavy because that's a 25 round mag and that shit's heavy. Do I own a Hummer? I don't own a Hummer. I wish I owned a Hummer. And the new ones actually I've seen are really dope. I wish I had one, but I don't have Hummer money. How do you feel about medieval armor in a zombie? Absolutely not. First, if I was in medieval armor in the heat wave that just came through here this week, we'd fucking cook. These dudes would never make it through a 3-day practice. A 2-a-day. Remember, they don't have 2-a-days anymore. 2-a-days, those were brutal, man. Yeah, they don't do those no more. But they sure as hell get a lot of NIL money though. That I'm not mad about. I wish I got NIL money.
Three-a-days?
3-a-days, man. That's fucking crazy. You damn near die. You don't even go to the dorms. You just sleep in the training room. Nah, I don't own any suppressors. I want one. I thought the bill was actually going to pass. I don't know if you guys keep up with it. I was just for sure the bill was going to get through. I'm pretty sure it just got removed from whatever his fucking thing was, the big, great bill, whatever. That was one thing that I thought would have gotten through, just because it makes sense. I mean, if someone breaks into my house and I use my firearm, I don't want to go deaf doing it. What bubble bath are you using? So my wife recommends, what do you recommend?
I like Dr. Teal's.
My wife recommends Dr. Teal's, but I'm a cheapskate. So I actually got this for under, I think it was $4, $3.99. And I mean, this thing like produces some serious bubbles. Do you like Glock 41 or the Glock 21? Which one? I don't even know if those actually exist. Just buy a Glock 19 to keep it simple. Why do you got a gun in the bathtub with you? Well, for my wife says it's not in the tub, it's on the tub. That's number one. Number two is because I can, and number three is because I don't have my EDC on me. So if my dog were to bark and my alarm go off, I would need to grab something. So I'm gonna grab that. Hearing protection rights. Yeah, 100%. What do you think about the best length for a combat 5.56? Daniel Defense. I don't own either one of those. I would go with Daniel Defense just because I've researched them more. Best length, again, I think that's preference. I mean, there's so many studies done, 16, 14, 11, 5. I think if I had to choose one, I would just go with 11.5. I think the studies and the research proves that 11.5 is good enough length for what 5.56 needs to do to accomplish the job. I'm not a vet, no. My dad was in the Army, my son's in the Navy. It's the normal civilian enjoying a hot tub with his wife. There you go, Nikki. Hell yeah, one in every room. Got an RPG in my tub. Hell yeah, man, I need to see that. Any advice on starter AR? I think you missed the first time I asked. Sorry about that, Sammy. Yeah, just go with something simple, reasonably priced, and something. They're all the same. They're literally all the same. You just got to find one within your budget. Within my budget is an PSA. I want the PSA AR-15. I think it's a 12.5. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's a 12.5. You can look at my my content. It's what I shoot with. I actually have a 2-gun competition next week that I'll compete with it. I say that just go with something that's reliable, that you're not going to just waste money on, and then from there you can build off of it. You can either trade it, sell it, upgrade, but don't just go out and get the most expensive thing. So many dudes go out and just try to get the best looking thing because they want to go to the range and be like the guy that everyone's looking at. Find something that works for you and then go from there. I'm going to go with the AR-15, but I do love my AK. Yeah, Ruger makes a great 5.56. PSA makes a good one. Smith & Wesson makes a good one. There's so many good ARs out there. I mean, you really can't go wrong. Again, does it go bang when you pull the trigger? That's the only thing that you're looking to do. Train with it and then go from there. AKP 6. Yeah, so Unbroken. Yeah, I actually have a PSA KS 47. So the AK lower, AR upper. I've never had a single malfunction with it. Loves eating steel. I have lots of just Russian ammo backstopped. Only thing, it doesn't like brass, I will tell you that. But PSA makes an awesome mutant. Does your wife identify as female? She identifies as woman, female, beautiful, God-fearing, mother, wife, all the above. I got a mini Drake SBR. Yeah, man, I wish I had a Drake on the collection. Yo, bro. Dust Cover, what's up, bro? Welcome back. Appreciate you tuning in. Loved the last couple of videos I saw. Good content. Hey, if you guys are out there, check out Dust Cover Actual. Great page. I actually just found it not too long ago, a few days ago. Good content. Check him out. Subscribe to his page. Do you like butterfly knives? I like them, but I don't know how to use one. I'd probably cut my finger off. I do have a couple of knives in the collection that I occasionally carry, but mostly open packages with. How often? So I shoot weekly. Most of the time, would you say I shoot weekly?
Yeah, once a week.
Yeah, I shoot usually once a week, compete at local matches. I think I've done 2 sanctioned IDP matches. I made master class in carry optics, match bump, so I took first in the state championship, took second in another tier 3. I have two more major matches coming up, and then that'll end my shooting season. I'll go back to just normal local matches. But yeah, I train weekly. What's up, Clover? Hey man, appreciate your service. Good luck tomorrow shipping out. Appreciate all your service. Be safe and get home safe. Thanks, Dust Cover, man. Can't wait to see more footage from you too. Nah, I don't use any type of tracer rounds. Way too expensive. Don't do a lot of night shooting. I just use the normal Russian steel for both 308 and 7.62. What type of guns do you shoot? So I EDC a Shadow Systems MR920, which is a Glock 19, and then I compete with a Bull Armory TAC Pro, which is a 2011. Check out the page, hit subscribe. You'll see all the shooting content that I do with my pistols and rifles. Apex trigger. Yeah, I've never shot one, but I hear good things. I see them all the time. I'm sure it's better than the crappy Glock trigger that I have. Yeah, I have some knives. So I EDC a Glock 19. I'll just call it Glock 19. It's the Shadow Systems. I do have knives. I got a couple of Civivi, cheap ones, budget ones. I do have a ProTech, which is like the flipper. It's a I prefer Tonto blades. That's just the shape of blade that I like. This one's actually I forget the blade type. But basically where it's sharp on both sides. You probably know what I'm talking about. It's gonna drive me nuts now. I love Glock, I own Glock. I don't like the triggers, especially when I go to my 2011 and then I go back to my Glock. It's definitely multiple levels down on the trigger rankings. So I love the Scars, although I've never shot one. I hear they're super awesome. I've seen a few in action. Actually, I did shoot one. Someone brought one. One of my boys brought one to the range. I shot a few rounds, but it was like 500 yards out. I didn't hit shit. The best gun that I have is going to be my Bull Armory TAC Pro, made in Israel. It's 2011. Has V8 ports. Probably the flattest gun on the market. Very comparable to a Staccato XE. Don't own a Diamondback, hear great things. I would recommend them just based on what I've heard in the research. I had a Glock 45 MOS. I sold it just because I have a 19X. I wasn't really shooting the 45, but yeah, super underrated. Probably the 19X would be my go-to gun if I just could only pick one. What do you prefer for a beginner practicing at a shooting range? I would just say I would go with the Glock. I mean, I think it's affordable, it's simple, easy to use. You can't mess it up. It's safe. It's accurate. You're gonna get the biggest bang for your buck. Favorite? I think that's an ammunition brand. I shoot Max Tech. I get it for about 20 cents a round. The most I'll pay is 22 cents a round. But that's what I shoot, Max Tech. It works really well with the V8 ports. So I have V8 ports. If you know, you kind of got to use like that. Plus P. It doesn't like low loads, but Max Tech seems to be the happy spot for it. Yeah. Appreciate it, Canadian 3FS. Oh my God. Can I join the hot tub? Man, there's not enough room, man. My wife's in here. Her feet say hello. Look at them. Look at them feet. You can see the tip top of it. I mean, they don't care. They probably want to see your feet.
I should have got my pedicure.
We were supposed to get pedicures. Hey, Ammo Alchemist, what's up, man? Saw your last couple of IDPA matches. Good job, dude. You're getting so much better. Keep grinding. Hey, for those of you guys, not that he needs a shout out. He probably has like 100,000 subscribers, but Ammo Alchemist, man, been following my page since the very beginning. But check out his page. Awesome content. Dude has all types of crazy firearms, revolvers, and that dude has one serious gun collection. Check him out. Someone said, tell her to get out at the boys' night. Nah, she's stuck with me, man. She doesn't go anywhere. We do everything together.
I am one of the boys.
Thanks, Thor. I'm glad you like the top knot. I'm sure you look highly opposite of Thor. My guess is not Thor. So I membership at a private range, so it's members only. I don't go to indoor gun ranges. I do a weekly competition at probably 4 different ranges throughout where we live. But I do member at a private range. It's outdoor. I would love to get a tattoo like that. I'm actually waiting to get my next tattoo. I don't know what I'm gonna get. Probably gonna get a samurai with a man bun. Yeah, I would definitely port. I'm probably gonna port my 19X. I don't know if I'll port my 43X. You might not get a lot. I mean, they might only be able to do probably 3 mini holes. But then you're gonna want to run some good plus P throat, or it ain't gonna function. Not with that short of a barrel. Thanks, man. I'm glad you think my AR is cute. If you guys can, double tap that screen. The sooner we get to 200, the sooner my wife said that we can play the couples game card. It's like after dark game card. You want to turn the heat up? Yeah, there's nothing soft about. I don't think there's anything you could do to make an AR-10 look soft. And honestly, if looking soft in a hot tub in my big ass house with my beautiful wife is soft, then I'll take that any day of the week. We had Chipotle for dinner. I don't know what everyone else is having. It was a toss-up between Chipotle and Panda Express. Show the wife and prove it. I mean, you can see her toes.
I'm here,
She's here.
present.
Present and awake, playing her block blast.
I'm not even playing that.
Let's go toes.
Ow.
You alright?
Burn
Burn yourself?
Yeah,
That shit got real hot.
yes it did.
What did you guys do today? We went to church. I did a whole shit ton of yard work. Then I went to her mom's house.
Your mother-in-law.
My mother-in-law's house. She bought a studio TV set from Temu. You can imagine how long it took me to put it together. It had at least 1,000 pieces, but it actually looked pretty good. Actually,
It did.
it was a fireplace TV stand. Looked beautiful, but damn, that shit was. I'd say it wasn't as bad as some of the IKEA ones I put together, but it was bad. My back hurts. And then I rode my motorcycle. If we got any motorcycle riders out there, I got an Indian Scout Bobber 1250, matte black, and she's a beauty. You look like you never laugh. I laugh.
Used to be that way.
I used to be that way when my wife met me. I was really serious. So just kind of how I grew up. You can imagine, I grew up in a very strict Asian home. Not a lot of laughing. Sushi says, where I'm from, Korea. Hand puppets. Keep doing that, honey.
Oh.
No, keep doing it. It's
I
actually
didn't
pretty
know
cool.
that.
It actually looks like your nails. It does look like it's like from Wizard of Oz or some shit.
Sorry guys. I didn't realize
I
you
love
were
scalps.
doing
Yeah, my scalp bobber is like the shit. I love it. Just cruise around town. And I don't see a lot of, I don't know if like Indian scalps are more like a West Coast thing. I've seen one Indian bobber where we're from this whole year. Like I don't see them. Of course you see Harleys. See Harleys everywhere. You see street bikes everywhere. I don't ever see scouts. Sushi, I said I'm from Korea. All right, Sam. Be well, man. Appreciate you tuning in. Have a good night. Have a blessed week. Do you post your scout? I think I post it like one post. I try not to. I might incorporate it into my videos. Not sure if I'm gonna like mix my content just yet, but there is at least one, maybe two videos of my scout bobber. Check it out. You'll see it. It's a matte black scout. That's a CMMG AR-10, 12.5, 308 LPVO in a side red dot. Does Mama ride with you on the bike? No.
Mama's not happy about the bike.
Yeah, so Mama's not happy about the bike. I didn't really tell her I was coming home with it. I was just researching them, and I took her to go look at them. And randomly we went and we started looking at motorcycles, and the one I showed her, she was like, oh, that looks awesome. And I just kind of came home with it like a month later. So no, she doesn't look at the bike. She doesn't get on the bike. I was gonna buy him and her bikes. I was gonna get her like a 600, like a street bike, like a Ninja or something, like a 600 starter bike. And I was gonna get my Scout, but then she reneged on me, and she won't get a bike now.
When we wanted those bikes, we were like in our 20s. That's different.
Yeah, well, we're still young. We still ride motorcycles. It's never too late. No, I don't do martial arts. What's up, Sushil? What's up, man? Much love to India. Favorite Glock? Favorite Glock's gonna be a 19X. or 45, Glock 45, same thing, whatever. I just like how the 19X looks. I just love the different shades of brown and FDE. Do you have any other guns? Yeah, so I don't have a lot of guns. I prefer to shoot my guns that I have and not collect them. I'm not a collector, so I have the 308, I have an AK, and then I have my EDC pistol, and then I have my competition pistol. Have we planned on racing together for fun? No, because she won't let me buy her one. And we definitely would not race. We're too old for that shit. I don't know if you tuned in earlier, man. We're 45. That's why I got the bobber too, because I could just cruise. Just saw a glimpse of you. I'm assuming you mean the bike, if you looked at the page. Broke down Steven Seagal is nowhere near this fit. He is like fat as hell. Definitely not this fit. Yeah, P80s are known to jam. I wouldn't buy one. No, didn't get any tax stamps. Now, when the law came out, I did all of that shit. It was a big waste of time. So I did do everything I was supposed to do because I thought it was going to go into effect, and obviously they reversed everything, so it's just a big waste of time. So my guess is it's null and void. I don't know. I went through it all. Okay, so you just saw a glimpse of the Scout. Love it. Dope toys. Appreciate it. I love Taurus. I actually have a Taurus. I've owned 9mm Tauruses before. Think they're very underrated. Think they get so much hate just because they don't have all the aesthetics and looks. They're super budget friendly and they're reliable, so I don't know why people shit on them. Now I have the TX22, so my 14-year-old actually just turned 15. So I got the TX22 for my daughter to shoot. She's actually going to do her first competition July 12th. So she's going to do a local match with me. She's been practicing. But yeah, so she'll shoot. She shoots my 9, but I think she's going to do her first competition where she's going to kind of have to move laterally with the 22. I don't deer hunt. No, I'm not against it, but I personally, I don't like shooting animals. Now, I mean, if I was going to eat it, I see shooting it, but I know a lot of people shoot them for fun, and I'm not really with that. I don't judge though. And I would recommend a Glock always, Glock 19, maybe the 45, if you like the fuller frame. TX22 is, yeah, I love it. It looks good, shoots good. I don't shoot the cheap ammo out of it. It does jam. It does give me problems. But when I shoot some of the higher pressure ammo, I have no problem. Yeah, I got a great family, man. Son's in the Navy. Other son plays football in college in the SEC. Daughter's nationally ranked in track. Also dope in basketball. My wife is amazing. God-fearing family. Great jobs. Great family, friends. Blessed. I've never owned a 17 or shot a 17. I'm sure depending on your purpose, it would make more sense to have a 17. But I prefer 19. A little more versatile in terms of concealability. I don't dislike Kel-Tec. They've actually come a long way. They're super innovative. I do like that. I think reliability-wise, they've come a long way. I'm sure their inspection process has improved, but I don't own one, haven't shot one. That is not an AR-15. It's, well, yes, it's an AR platform. It's an AR-10, so it's chambered in 308. It's an LPVO 1-8. I appreciate it. I am definitely blessed, man. Wonderful kids, wonderful wife. I got good health. Yeah, I own some knives. Most of my knives are Civivi, budget. Their brother company is like the high-end knives. Civivi's like the sister low-end. Miguron, and then Pro Tech. Those are the knives that I have. Do I feel like ATF is making dumb laws? I mean, I don't keep up with it. I'm sure there are some that are dumb, and I'm sure some that make sense. I'm sure some have good intention, in theory, but probably hurt our rights. I think there's some that make complete sense. I think some are useless, and I think some actually hurt law-abiding citizens and actually favor the criminals. So again, I think the intent is good, but I think sometimes it just doesn't roll out that way. Good morning, Sam. No, I don't have. The only flashlight I have is a Hollow Sun PID on my bedside gun, but I'm a minimalist. I don't do flashlights or any gadgets and thingy-majigs.
What's the caliber of that gun?
That caliber is a 308, the 12.5 barrel. No, I'm not Australian, Korean.
Hi, SKS man,
My wife says hi, SKS man.
because they said hi, so I tried to say hi. Alexander says hello from Connecticut.
What's going on, Connecticut? Appreciate you. Thanks for
My
tuning in,
sister's
Alexander.
father-in-law lives in Connecticut.
Oh yeah, we
We went there, that's where their wedding
yeah, we
was.
went to Connecticut. My sister-in-law's wedding was there. But they live in upstate New York, right?
Yeah.
308 is a badass round, nice. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's super fun. I'm not gonna lie, it's pricey and it's heavy and it's loud. But yeah, it'll do some damage. It was fun to shoot. It was more just impulse buy. I was talking to my wife earlier, and I was like, yeah, I'm trying to get rid of it. It was an impulse buy, and I don't ever shoot it. Nah, I don't own any Swiss Army knives. Greetings from Germany. Much love from Germany. Do you think we Germans make good guns? What guns do you guys make? I have it on the tip of my tongue. You do make. What do you make? I'm blanking. Do you build? No, I definitely don't build ghost guns. Yeah, Glock is close enough to Germany, I guess. No, I don't build anything illegal. I don't do anything illegal. We're law-abiding citizens. Hey, if you guys just tuning in right now, appreciate it if everyone here would just double tap that screen, man. Appreciate you guys tapping into date night with me and wifey, hanging out in the hot tub. Need you guys to double tap. It's that easy. Double tap, double tap, double tap. I love your vids. Appreciate you, man. Baseball Kid 25. Guns. I have a 16-inch AR. Yeah, the 7.62 round, it's super fun to shoot. I love it too. I would take the 7.62 over the 308. And for sure an AR. Now I know there's a lot of platforms that make it, that a lot of malfunction issues, and depending on how the magazine sits in the AR platform, lots of reliability issues. I've had none with mine. I'm not sure if you need an FFL for a P80.
What's an FFL?
Federal firearms license, so like a dealer, a seller. 277 Fury. Never shot one. I've seen lots of videos and research on them. Huge reviews. Not necessarily sure what they're used for. I don't know. Animal hunting, hog hunting, I don't know. Plastic versus stainless Glock. I don't know. Honestly, I don't do a lot of tweaking to my guns. I buy them how I don't like tweaking any of them. I think you tend to mess with the reliability, especially my EDC. My EDC, I do nothing. I don't change anything out. The trigger, the sights, the springs, I don't do anything. I keep as is. I need it to function the way it was supposed to function when it came off the assembly line. Hey, Jor, so good question. Red dot and magnifiers or LPVOs? I go with red dot and magnifiers. So my competition AR has the Hollow Sun dot, and then I have the Hollow Sun magnifier. I prefer that. For some reason, for me, it's easier on my eyes to be able to get on target. I do shoot iron sights, so I just finished my first major IDPA match with irons. I usually shoot carry optics. I prefer optics, but my EDC is irons. Hello from New Jersey. What's up, Jersey? What would you recommend for someone starting to use guns who's 5 feet tall? Well, I don't think size matters.
Because Chloe
Yeah, my daughter,
she
she started shooting at 14 years old, and she handles my Glock 19 perfectly fine. I would just say you got to get a gun. It's not so much about height; it's more about your hand and the angle in which you want your frame. So again, different guns are built with different angles and how their frames are. So you got to find something that's natural to you. For that 308, have you ever used a 50 round drum and does it jam? No, the 50 round drum in 308 would weigh like 50 pounds. I've only shot out of the 25 round mags. Wow, I just saw your wife's silhouette. Is she? Yes, she's African American.
Probably because I have my shower bonnet on.
Did you see her shower bonnet, or did you see her toes?
He said silhouette, so I must have seen my shadow somewhere.
Yes, the only problem is I can't run steel ammo, only brass ammo. Yeah, I mean, I prefer brass, but both my AK and the 308, they only like steel. And of course, people are like price gouging for steel. No, I'm not in the military. My dad was in the Army, my son's in the Navy, but I'm not military. Glock over SIG every day. Not that I dislike SIG, it's a great gun, super reliable. People rave about them, and I'm not like a Glock versus SIG person. I prefer Glock. All right. CZ is the GOAT handgun. Yeah, 100%. I wish I could afford CZs. I hear great things about the Echelons as well. I almost bought one, but I didn't pull the trigger. FN or Glock, definitely Glock. No lever guns. Not in the 40 cal. I did have one. I had a 22, but I got rid of it. There's no use for it. Can't train with it. So the new SIG P211. I haven't seen it, but I saw lots of videos on it. Looks flat as hell. Looks cool as shit. Just not a SIG fan. I'll take my Bull Armory over it any day. Rubber duckies over by my wife. It's staying in that side of the corner. One apocalypse weapon would be my 19X. Only thing that I'm going to pick up is my Glock. I can conceal it. I can be discreet. People are going to say they're going to grab their rifles and shotguns. If you need to be discreet, where are you going to put your AR-15? I can blend in. I could be off the radar, have my pistol, and plus I could pick up my 9s on the way. Why don't you join the military? Because I'm 45, and instead of the military, I went to the NFL. I would have went to the military had I not played football and gone to the NFL. What's the best CCW? I'm biased. I'm going to say Glock. I can't conceal the man bun, but I could cut it off if I had to. I love Beretta. One of my first guns was a Beretta. I'm mad I got rid of it. Desert Eagle or Sig. Ah man, well, Desert Eagle's just too damn big. I'd have to go. Well, for collectible reasons, I go with the Desert Eagle. I have worn my 19X in wintertime, but I go with just the 19. Well, it's a Shadow Systems. No, I took my red dot off. So I started my EDC with a red dot for years, and then I went irons. I'm about to put it back on. I was trying to get master class in CCP. So if you're familiar with IDPA, I was trying to make master class. I'm an expert class right now in CCP. I was trying to get a match bump to master so I could be master in CCP and master class in carry optics, but I failed miserably. I don't have a backpack gun. I used to. It was a collapsible stock. It was a 7.5 AR. Carrying it around all the time, putting it in and out, the cards. That shit got old. I got rid of it. Favorite caliber to shoot: 5.56 for my AR, 9mm for my pistol. Take a dump in the tub or own a SIG.
You're not shitting in. Can I?
Yeah, you can cuss. My wife said I'm absolutely not shitting in the tub, so I guess I'll be shooting the SIG. Mag dump inside your tub. I think I only get one round off. Now, I think you get one round underwater. How do you sell your guns? I take them to the gun store and I trade them in. Hey, you guys, we've been stuck at 177, and my wife's kind of giving me the evil eye because she said we can't get out until I get to 200. So if you wouldn't mind, if you haven't already, all right, who was 78? So I can give you a shout out. Put a comment in there if you were 78, so I can just say much love, I appreciate you. My wife is very happy that you just got us from, we've been on 77 for like 10 minutes and we're burnt. Damn, we just jumped to 81. Oh, someone.
Joe did.
Huh?
Joe and Hey Magoo. Hey Joe, hey Magoo, hey someone.
All right, damn.
Hey Dylan.
She was like staring at me like, what the F? We've been on 77 for 10 minutes and like, we're in the hot tub. This isn't like cold plunge, so like, we're like scorching here. Appreciate you guys, man. Trying to get to 200. And then she said I can get out.
Dang, they did the big one. It's 185 now.
185. Oh man, I appreciate all you guys. Do you prefer army camo, hunting camo, t-shirts, pants, hats? No hats, no nothing. I'm a minimalist. I'm definitely t-shirts, jeans, and shorts. I don't carry any spare magazines. My EDC, my wallet, my phone. That's it. Wedding ring. Never leave home without it. But yeah, I'm not into like heavy clothing and lots of like EDC stuff. I don't know what a voodoo is. I don't know if that's referring to an optic. I thought there might be an optic called voodoo. No. Are you a fan of shotguns? If so, I like semi. Although I don't own any shotguns, I do want to buy the Beretta shotgun. It's not the 1301. That's way too expensive. It's the one just under that. 1301. 3 mags minimum. Damn, I can't do 3 mags, man. I used to do 1 and then the sidecar, but I can't. I couldn't do it. What are you laughing at?
The post that said, "Are you an elf? You have pointed ears and a man bun."
I missed that. My ears are pointy.
I've told you that since.
I got some pointy ass ears. Maybe, man. Maybe I'm somehow related to elves. Yeah. So yeah, no, it's not a voodoo scope. Yes, it's the A300. That's the one that I want. But I'm only going to buy it if I start doing 3 gun. So I only do IDPA, USPSA, and then I do 2 gun matches. If I start doing 3 gun, I'm going to buy the A300. Let's see the wife. She only shows her toes right now. They want to see
One
her.
day.
One day you'll see her. You can go to my page though. We're on live at the water park. And I think we were in the lazy river. We're in the lazy river for like 2-3 hours maybe. You'll see her there. She's gorgeous. Glock 19 for EDC, Jimmy Crumb. Although I do carry, I go back and forth. So I do have a 43X. I carry it when I'm in like my gym shorts, joggers, things like that. So I have both and I go back and forth. But if I had to choose one, it would be the 19. Have you ever won against a shooting competition against someone younger and disappointed because he won? I don't know what that means. But yeah, I've beat lots of younger people, better people, but I've also lost a lot to younger people and people not as good. If you join the NFL, will you find a wife? I mean, maybe. You could also find a gold digger too. I mean, that one could go either way, man. Living the American dream, you damn right. Hot tubs, bubble baths, wife, kids, church, and the 2A community.
Yes, he's left-handed, Lou.
How'd you know, Lou? Yes, I am left-handed. So I'm left-handed, but I do everything else right-handed. I shoot with my right. I throw with my right. I do everything with my right. Yeah, I only write with my left. Sub 2000, is that the Sub 2000? Is that Keltec? Or is that, God, who just came out with that? I've never seen one, never shot one, so I guess I don't. Keltec, yeah. I guess I don't, I'm indifferent. I've never shot one, never even seen one. But I like how they look, and if you're looking for something to put in your backpack or something under your seat or in your trunk, probably be a good job. What's the difference of a gold
And the right lady. It's like, what?
What's the difference? Well, one just wants your money and the other one wants you.
Truly wants you.
Yeah.
Bye, Alexander.
What's up, Rip? Alexander leaving?
Yeah.
Appreciate you, Alexander. Appreciate you coming in, man. Stay frosty, you as well. Be safe. Have a great week. All right, so 187. If my Korean math is correct, we have 13 more to go before we start to wind down. So if you're just tuning in, I need you guys to double tap that screen. Double tap that screen. Wifey says we can begin to wind down after 200 because we're scorching and we're sweating our asses off. Pacers or Thunder? Who did we go for?
We were going for the Thunder.
Yeah, we were going for the Thunder. Do you have John Wick guns?
We love John Wick.
Yes, we are John Wick diehard fans. And I'd say the only thing that I have that's close to a John Wick gun is my Bull Armory TAC Pro. Check out the videos, subscribe to the page. It's a 2011. I guess it'd be comparable to one of the movie versions of the Terran Tacticals. Where do y'all live? We live in America. No, Thunder sucks. I think we were
didn't
just
really
looking.
care. We
Yeah,
just wanted it to be a good game.
Yeah, we
I
didn't
just
care.
ended up liking the Thunder more. I was sad though when Halliburton went out. That was sad.
Yeah, I don't think we had any skin in the game. That's just who we were going for. We just like to see good games. We don't have. Well, she likes the Pittsburgh Steelers
For football.
for football. Any football fans out there? But basketball, usually football, especially college, we just want to see a good game, and we like to root for our son's team. So whoever our son plays for, that's who we're rooting for. What's your favorite movie scene? If it's from John Wick, I don't know. There's so many of them.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's too many damn good movies out there. My favorite gun's gonna be my Bull Armory TAC Pro. Oh, we jumped 3 likes. 10 away, babe. She's happy. She's smiling, by the way. Ugh. I don't know if you guys have ever sat in a hot tub for.
It's almost. How long have we been in here? Seriously.
Well, you came in late, so it's been 115 minutes. So we're going on 2 hours. That shit takes some endurance. So we do this for you. We do this for you.
Which John Wick was your favorite?
Oh shit. Which one was it where he was just he was in Tokyo, and it was all of the like, which?
Oh, he's fighting in the street and the blind guy.
Yeah, with the blind guy.
Is that?
I don't know. There's so many. I love
I
all
think
of them.
that's the-
We literally just
I feel
watch
like
them
that
over and
might
over
be
again.
the
But the one with the blind dude might have been one of my favorites. Almost 200. Yes, someone. Almost 200. You guys, if you're just tapping in, there's 117 people in here right now. I'm sure most 125 just jumped up. Just need you guys to double tap the screen. So just double tap the screen, get us to 200, and then we'll start to wind down from there. But my wife's not going to let me leave until I get to 200. 2 hours in the hot tub. Y'all should be well done by now. Yeah.
Your scope is a pellet gun scope? Someone said
Definitely
that.
not a pellet gun scope, considering what I paid for it. But
We'll give him a laugh.
yeah,
Mark RJC12.
All right. What caliber is behind you? It's a 308. So it's a 12.5 308. Nobody is talking about that scope.
That's what I said.
Oh. Y'all like Deadpool? Yeah, we like Deadpool. I mean, we're not big
I'm
fans.
not into
She's
Deadpool.
not. Yeah, she thinks it's too corny. I think she probably thinks it's just too like goofy. I like him. I like the one that I think the last one was Deadpool versus Wolverine or something. I did like that one. Kind of small barrel. For a 308, yes, it's a 12.5. Probably not ideal to get the full functionality of a 308, but it was an impulse buy. Like literally, I was talking about it earlier. I was chatting with my wife. Why I don't shoot it? It was an impulse. I saw it. I fell in love with it. It's collecting dust at this point.
You changed him through his mind. He said he wanted to talk shit, but he's wrong. You got a subscriber.
Oh, I appreciate
Good,
it.
look it up.
Who was that?
Listen, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Fruway or Fru, Frueh.
Okay, what do you say?
He was clowning at first. He was on here trolling,
Oh.
and then he became a subscriber.
Oh man, I appreciate the sub, man. Yeah, listen, I'll tell you right now. I say it all the time. I just try to come up with like realistic, reasonable, original content. I'm not up here trying to impress anybody. We just do this for fun. Not looking to be anybody but me. Yeah, I want that Beretta A300. We were just talking about it. If I get into 3-gun, I'm going to grab it. Benicio del Toro. He's a legend. Love
You
him.
look like him, they said.
Oh, okay. Is that good? He's a handsome dude for his age. He's old, right? He's older.
Yeah, I guess.
I wish I had salt and pepper hair.
Oh, free.
Dog,
Sorry,
what have I?
free.
Favorite gun? Favorite gun is going to be my competition gun. It's a Bull Armory TAC Pro, made in Israel. It's a 2011. Has V8 ports, so 8 stacked ports. Check out the page. Check out the
I
page.
appreciate you, someone. Tell them to double tap that screen, guys.
Yeah, 5 away. Someone, man, I appreciate you promoting it. We just got to get 5. I got to get the hell up out this damn hot tub, man.
Someone said, what the platinum Jesus?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the FRT will work in it. I've seen them online. But I would get the one that you can flip from semi to full. I think they make those. Because if you're just stuck on full auto, like that gun becomes pointless. Maybe for me. I was not in the military. My dad was. My son's in the Navy.
Hi, Shauna St. Clair.
My wife says hi. Easy question. Israel or Palestine? Nah, I won't joke. I think it's sad overall. You know, we were just in church earlier this morning and just talking how people just can't see differences, and
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
Yeah,
It's a sad state right now. Someone said, what are your tattoos?
so it's a cross. This is Micah 7:8. So this is when I sit in darkness, the Lord shall be a light unto me. It's actually, yeah, so when I sit in darkness, do not rejoice over me. When I sit in darkness, the Lord shall be a light unto me. It's also my son's name, who's in the Navy. Micah, love you, be safe. Got a phoenix, my mom's name. I got our wedding date. So if you can see that, this is our Roman numerals wedding date. Daughter's name, son's name. Where's Jaden's name? Jaden, my son's name. More Psalms verse. This is Korean. It says "I love you, Dad" in Korean. I got it from when my dad passed away. Tribal dragon. Korean flag. My wife's name. This, if you can see, I don't know if it's backwards because of the video, but this says "Until the wheels fall off." So it's basically like my wife and I's. Is it a motto or a slogan?
Our motto.
It's a motto. So until the wheels fall off, it basically just means we in this to the end. Like the wheels got to fully come off the bus for us to separate. But that ain't gonna happen. We're best friends. Appreciate you, CZT. Try to live my best life, be nice to people, faithful, honest, humble. Not full Korean, half Korean. My dad was Caucasian. Nice. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Glad you like the AR. Glad you like the tats. Yeah, I try to get meaningful tattoos. I usually don't get anything that like random. You want to put some more bubbles in here?
We need 3 more likes.
My wife says we need 3 more likes to get out of this hot box.
Our daughter just texted, "Are y'all still in the tub?"
Oh yeah, our daughter's texting us now. Got a 15-year-old. Anybody out there got a 15-year-old daughter? Oh man, not easy. Our first 2 were boys.
Especially when she has pulled the wool over your eyes. You're a sucker.
Oh my God, my wife thinks that my daughter just runs over me. I don't believe that. I appreciate it, James. Make sure you hit the like button, double tap the screen. Yeah, I've been to Korea once. I actually went there. My mom and my brother spent maybe 2.5 weeks. It was amazing. Can you explain the AR? So that's a CMMG AR-10 chambered in 308, 12.5 barrel. Appreciate you, Joe. More. Hopefully I said that right, but I appreciate the shout out. Yeah, I don't know. I think, you know what? I'm a firm believer that what's the saying?
I don't know what I want to say.
You know, like unhappy people like to make other unhappy. What is it?
Misery loves company.
Yeah, misery loves company. We get a lot of hate bait on here. We're used to it. It's all good.
That's a good question. Do you think? I feel like Chloe looks more African American, and our Jaden looks more Korean.
Yeah, so she thinks the boys look more Asian and our daughter looks more African American.
But when you see her, you can tell she's mixed with some.
Yeah, you can definitely tell they're mixed. Yeah, my guns stay locked up. My guns are either in the safe or they're on me. Your wife is a true believer. Yes, she is. Yeah, I see lots of the conversion kits for CMMG. CMMG has done a great job. Now, I think they're overpriced. I do think they are more expensive. There's better options out there, but I like them. She does not want you to leave until your goal is done. Yeah, she's a trooper, man. She's always supported me. She supported me through football, through sobriety.
That's what we're here for.
Through everything. And then she also
You do the same for me, and I put up with you.
And then she supports me through all my
Shenanigans.
like buying her motorcycle and not telling her about it, and buying guns and things like that.
And sitting in this tub.
And sitting in this tub for 2 hours until we get to 200 likes. No, I don't do TikTok, but I think me and my wife are gonna start like a family thing, like a couples stream. You guys should see her. One, she's beautiful, but she has a great personality, and she's hilarious as hell. So we might start like a couples stream. I don't know if we're gonna do TikTok or one of the other platforms.
Shout out Joe, send it off today. Good luck. Enjoy the stream.
All right, Joe. Be well, man. Be safe. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Until next time, have a great week.
Woo-hoo, we got 202.
Oh, we're at 202. All right. So we'll start to wind down. We'll see the last couple of comments and then eat the rest of my Chipotle. 200. Yes, sir. Someone. Hey, appreciate you spearheading that too. I think you hit a couple of comments down there. Got the momentum going. Oh, we're on fire. We're like 205 now. Do you sleep or cuddle with guns? Well, I guess it depends. Like, I sleep with my bedside. Yes, it's under my head. I don't cuddle it or touch it. I'm usually touching my wife. My wife and I, we have funny sleeping habits. Like, I'm usually laying half on her, or I'm usually laying on you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So my wife prefers that I'm laying like half on her. So definitely cuddling with my wife, not my gun. Love Glock. I'm a Glock fan. If I could only choose one gun, it would be a Glock. Thoughts on Smith & Wesson? Love Smith & Wesson. SD40, great gun. I think they make that model in a 9.2. I did actually shoot that a few times a long time ago. Super reliable. Smith & Wesson, I mean, great, great manufacturer. I have no bad things to say about Smith & Wesson. Dylan, appreciate it, man. Appreciate you tuning in. Have a good night. Enjoy your week. Until next time, my friend.
It's Dylan, but not
Oh, I ain't got my glasses on. It's Dylan.
Yeah. I'm assuming.
Sorry about that, Dylan, but appreciate you, man. Much love. What it sucks because I don't wear my glasses. Like, once I start to sweat, they start to move around and fall. So I feel like I'm like staring in here.
Ahmad said, what's your favorite Korean dish?
Oh, favorite Korean dish is 100% carby. Check out, I actually went live a couple of nights ago and I made like 5 pounds of carby. I know it's pronounced galbi. My family calls it carby, but Korean barbecue. We've actually been eating leftovers all day today, 3 days later. Marinated it for 4 days. Banshee is on my wish list. Yeah, man, the Banshee platform's pretty cool. I don't like the new versions. I think they did a little too much. I don't think, maybe it's the handguard that I don't like, but they're definitely pretty awesome. High quality. I hope it's okay. No, I'm not sure what you're referring to in terms of knowing anything about them. Maybe guns.
He doesn't know anything about guns.
Oh, yeah, it's all good, man. This is not just about guns. We talk relationship. We were talking health and fitness the other night too. Yeah, a little bit of everything. It's just the channel is basically revolves around 2A and my shooting competition matches and kind of my road to making master class. I appreciate that, Mr. Clean. I think
335.
Yeah, I can tell he's a regular American. He's not sensitive like 95% of the world. Love you, bro. Appreciate it, man. Love you back. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, you know, if you're gonna get on live, you know you're gonna get criticism. You're gonna get the hate bait. You gotta have thick skin. African American dish.
What's your favorite?
Is that would be like soul food?
If that's what you want to call it.
Well, we do enjoy our like straight African cuisines, but if we're talking about like just soul food, I would probably say, well, let me start with the sides. My wife makes the best homemade mac and cheese, greens, cabbage, cornbread. I'm missing something.
Whatever you like. Yams.
Oh, yams. Her candy yams are amazing. And the dressing. In terms of like the main dish, geez, it would have to be between probably like fried catfish, rib tips.
Fried catfish doesn't sound that bad.
We haven't had good fried catfish in a while. Or nuggets, I should say, like nuggets.
Yeah.
I have no thoughts on switches. I don't use them. I don't have them. Can't control them. You're more likely to hit more bystanders than you are your intended target. I'm not trying to go to jail. I'm not trying to take away someone's loved one either. Last comment, sorry for spamming. hard to get sober. Props. No, I appreciate it, man. And congratulations to you. I think you just said 10 years sober. Yeah, I'm working on 2 years sober. It's been a long time coming. But, you know, just through faith, discipline, my wife's support, and just recognizing some of like the triggers, sobriety has been amazing. Like life has been so much more beautiful sober. FRTs, I'm not into those either. I had one, I got rid of it. Now, if I could flip from semi to full, I would use one of those, but mine was just straight full and I just had no use for it. Setup behind me is a CMMG 308. It's an AR-10, so it's a 12.5 barrel. No, I didn't build the AR. I don't build, I'm not into building. That one was just purchased from CMMG. Appreciate you, Steven. Yeah, it's been hard, not easy, especially when you're trying to go sober at age 44 and all you knew was drinking. But like I said, it's definitely a whole new world. Things have slowed down. Bank account looks a hell of a lot better too. Correct, the one dude, it's an AR-10. Yeah, same. I had the full auto. I don't like it. It's fun, but it gets old. It's not like you can do much with it other than mag dump. Well, congrats, Jacob. Smoking to alcohol to sober. Way to go. Rooting for you. Check your liver, man. Actually, I just had my physical. Healthy as an ox. Hopefully all the data is accurate, but yeah, healthy as an ox. No damage done from the drinking. Thank God. It's a pistol, or is that piston? Oh, I don't have my glasses on. Honestly, I don't know. The one dude, you know, I'm not like I'm not into like taking them apart and building them. I don't even know the difference. Favorite barrel length on an AR, somewhere around 11 or 12. Doesn't matter. Take care of yourself, sir. Break free from those greedy folks that want to use you. Yeah. Not in the retro builds. Nah, I don't like them. I know they're the thing. A lot of people are making them now. I'm not into the retro stuff. Appreciate it, Vinny. Yeah, not easy, man. Not these days. Everywhere you go, there's alcohol. That's literally like the thing that binds people these days. At least for me, I'm not speaking for everyone. It's like everything that we did was surrounded by alcohol, and it's got to be a lot draining. Just got tired of it.
Babe, did you freeze?
No.
Yours?
I didn't freeze in mine.
On mine, it shows.
Yeah, I mean, all my friends and family drink as well. Luckily, they've been super like respectful. So like when I'm around, they're not like throwing down rounds and shots. So that also helps too. You know, the people that you're around. You know, like if they're not respectful, they're trying to engage with you or peer pressure you. Like that's not cool. Mine don't do that, so I'm lucky. You can, Vinny, man. Like I said, you know, it's just baby steps, one day at a time. You know, start small. Like, you know, a lot of people when they're trying to go sober, they just want to go like cold turkey. Now I did go cold turkey, but like it was very difficult. My wife would tell you it wasn't easy. If you can go cold turkey, but just take it slow and don't beat yourself up if you slip. If you have a step backwards, you know, don't beat yourself up. Yeah, the gun is real. Keep it up, brother. Hopefully. Yeah, it's real, Alex. The AR-10. Appreciate the one dude. JD, what the F is this? It's a weird Korean with his wife and his AR-10 taking a bubble bath, talking about guns and sobriety. Actually, we talk about a lot of shit. We've been
Tonight we talked about.
yeah. Tonight we've been talking about a little bit of everything. Wife is a treasure for staying by your side. Dude, she's been in this bitch for over 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, she's ready. Yeah, she is a super trooper. But this is what she does. She supports me in all the kookiness that I come up with. My favorite Bible verse. Oh man, that's a good one. That was a good one today that Pastor shared.
Galatians.
Yeah, it was good.
Galatians 5 or 6.
Yeah, I don't know if I have a favorite one, but we've been in the book of Galatians for the last 7 weeks, and the book of Galatians have been really interesting. But we also go to a very modern church where the way he explains and articulates it, like you can understand and digest it. It's not overwhelming. So I don't know if I have a favorite verse. I'll have to think about it. It's a very interesting live stream. I never thought I'd watch a Korean super soldier take a bubble bath with his AR. Yeah, and talk sobriety, church, guns, marriage. We were talking about football earlier. So
Nancy says which church organization? We're non-denominational.
yeah, non-denominational, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're non-denominational. My neighborhood is blowing up like the 4th of July. You're already? Damn, you guys are starting early. Pig boy, yes, man, I'm going to use it.
He wants to know if you're using it yourself. He's another troll. Welcome to the party, pig boy.
Oh, welcome to the party, pig boy. My wife says you're a troller. I must have missed everything. Yeah, I'm going to use it at the range. But yeah, you sit on the side with the other hate baiters. My favorite AR, I mean, I don't know, man. If I had, I don't own one, but I would probably have a Daniel Defense. But my favorite AR that I own is just my PSA. It's a PSA. I want to say it might be a 12.5 also.
Eagles all the way, Steven.
Did you want Eagles? Oh, hell, Eagles, man. Eagles all the way. I can't stand the Chiefs. No, I like Andy Reid. A lot of respect for Andy Reid. I don't like any other players. So I don't own any of the Taurus revolvers. I do like Taurus. I have a TX22. I had a 9 way back in the day. But I like how they look. I just don't know if I would have any purpose for a judge. Yeah, go Birds. Browns fan. Picking number 1 through 6, and I'll watch that movie. I stopped watching UFC. It's just not as
You used to love it.
I used to love it. I used to watch it all the time. They just don't make the fighters the way they used to. I think I probably stopped watching it right around the time McGregor was coming off. I mean, John Jones, lots of respect, but they just don't make UFC fighters the way they used to. I almost find it like it's become more entertainment than it has ever been. No, we've never watched Jesus Revolution. We'll have to check it out. Have you heard what that is? Jesus. Is it a movie, series, show? Let me know. I'll check it out. Alex, it's a budget LPVO. I don't even know what it is. So this 308. I don't really shoot much. It was an impulse buy. So I got it's probably like a $250 budget from Amazon. But it did get good reviews, and it was made in America. So if I'm going to buy something that, again, I'm not trying to spend a lot of money on, I try to buy something that's made by veterans. I usually look for veteran made, USA made. But I also will tell you, all of my guns that actually carry or shoot are made by Holosun. But the other stuff, like I said, if I'm not really trying to blow a ton of money, I usually look for things that are veteran made. I'm a fan of 300 Blackout. Don't own one. I think there's lots of advantages to it. I don't have any though, so that's why I don't own one. First time buyer, home defense use only. I mean, if you're not going to carry it and it's solely for home defense use only, if it was me, my personal opinion, I would go with either a shotgun or I would go with a full-size Glock. That's what I would go with. If I had to choose, I would go 7.625. I would go 5.56. It's lighter. I can carry more. Easily accessible. Can anyone be good? No. I see a lot of people shooting at competitions every week that I usually kind of go the opposite direction. So if they're shooting and they're moving right, I usually stand on the left and vice versa. If they got to go back, I'm typically far away. Just, you know, there are some safety implications, but you know, just because you have guns or you shoot guns don't mean that you're safe or good with them. On point 2AT, what's happening, man? Feeling great. Back in the hot tub with wifey. Made it to our goal, 200 likes. Pushing
3 minutes we're getting out.
Pushing 2 hours in the hot tub. Probably lost 1,000 calories from sweating. And my wife says in 3 minutes, 10 p.m. we're out. So 3 minutes, you guys.
Ask all the questions. And
Ask all your questions now. My wife has put the kibosh on the hot tub. So double tap if you haven't already. Just ramp those bad boys up. She put the kibosh on the hot tub and the gun talk. So T-minus 3 minutes. Need as many double taps as we possibly can. Go to the page and subscribe too. So if you go to the page, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. We're going to be doing weekly lives, talking about just random shit. Mostly going to be guns, but I think tonight we've been talking about faith, marriage, health, football, sports,
everything.
Literally everything. So it's like there's no boundaries to what we're going to get into. So T-minus 2 minutes, y'all. T-minus 2 minutes. Hit them. Double tap. 2 taps, all you need. Did you build the back patio? It's a beautiful deck there. Yeah. That what you're referring to? The solar system, maybe? Good to see someone on live, just being real, man. Respect. I appreciate it, Adrian, man. Yeah, listen, what you see is what you get. You're not going to get anything else other than us being us and me being me. Not looking to impress anyone, just looking to have fun, share our experience. And if you look at my content on the page, it's really about me just sharing my journey to master class in shooting IDPA carry optics. Yeah, man, still in the tub. Only for 2 more minutes, though, because wifey says we got to get the hell up out of here. Drop the sub. Appreciate it, Jacob, man. Much love. All right, we're coming down to 1 minute, you guys. Double tap, because once that timer hits 10, oh shit, this is like 2.5 hours, actually.
Yes, we've been here very long.
Yeah. When is the next live, friends? Next live is going to be Wednesday night. So Wednesdays and Sundays is when you can catch the lives. Hopefully you guys tune in, but sub so you can get the notification. And it's you. I think I'm scheduling 7:30, 8ish for the lives. But again, Wednesdays and Sundays. And all of the hate baiters out there, thank you. Come back on Wednesday. Maybe you'll enjoy it. We love having the hate baiters and all the people that just want to talk shit and all the good stuff. We love YouTube. So you're more than welcome to come back. Have a great night. Yeah, man, appreciate you too, Samuel. All right, Adrian, appreciate you. Michael, what's happening? Alexander, appreciate you. Make sure you double tap. Ali Gay, there's nothing wrong with that. Double tap, subscribe. All right, that's it, folks. 10 o'clock. Double tap. Peace out. Hey, much love, man. God bless. Hope you guys have a wonderful week. Work, family, whatever it may be. Wishing you all the best. Much love. Tap in Wednesday night. We'll see you then. Be well, you guys. Later.